guys, welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Raphinha, as it has been reported that his agent and soon to be sporting director of Barca, Deco, counts on the Barca winger for next season. Will sell him only if absolutely necessary. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, in this episode, talking about Sergio Dest, who is currently on loan at AC Milan. It has been reported that Barca want to sell the out-of-favor defender permanently amid Bundesliga interest. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With Jordi Cruyff set to leave Barcelona permanently, Deco is poised to replace him as the new sporting director of the club starting this summer. The former midfielder is in the midst of resolving the situation with regards to his player representation agency before he can officially take over the Catalan outfit. Deco has already been talking to the director of football, Matteo Alemany, and manager Xavi Hernandez about the transfer plans for the next season. And according to Sport, Deco counts on Barcelona winger Raphinha for next season and wants to keep hold of him at the club. A sale will be considered only if absolutely necessary for Barcelona to raise funds this summer. It must be noted that Deco is currently the representative of Raphinha and played a crucial role in his arrival at the club from Leeds United last summer. There had been talks of him considering convincing the Brazilian to leave in the summer amidst interest from Chelsea and Newcastle United so that Barcelona can rake in some cash. However, that does not appear to be the case as Deco sees Raphinha in Xavi's squad for next season, even though it is unlikely that he will be a starter due to the presence of Ousmane Dembele and the potential arrival of Lionel Messi. Despite that though, Deco believes that he deserves an opportunity while knowing that the player himself is not too keen on leaving the La Liga champions. At the same time, Xavi too is intent to bet on the Brazilian international for next season. However, in case the Blaugrana are unable to generate their targeted revenue from player sales, which might complicate their financial fair play situation and need more income, Raphinha's sale would be considered, but only if absolutely necessary. Raphinha has had a fairly good season, I must say, and his future have been up in the air as well. And of course, Barcelona have been contemplating what the future of Raphinha will look like. But personally, I think Raphinha should stay at Barca. I think he have not had a bad season. He had not had the worst of seasons because, talking about when the absence of Ousmane Dembele, Raphinha stepped up. Raphinha have been doing well, even though some matches he's not that consistent, but I think that he should stay at Barca next season. Of course, the player himself wants to stay. Deco, who is his agent and will soon be the sporting director, of course, as soon as he takes on that sporting director role, he ceases from being a football agent. That is how it works. So, Deco wants to keep Raphinha by all costs. He really wants to keep him. Of course, Raphinha is a player with a lot of talent, and Barcelona shouldn't rush to selling him unless it is absolutely urgent. Unless it is absolutely urgent or necessary to do so, in case where Barca need funds urgently in order to comply with the financial fair play, then maybe some kind of rational decisions can be taken from there onwards. So Raphinha, of course, who knows very well that his season has not been the way he wished for, but I can see a guy who really wants to succeed at the club. Sometimes we see the way when Xavi substitutes him, he brings out that kind of character of anger and he's not happy. And I don't know if he's not happy for the fact that he didn't play well in that match, or he's not happy because Xavi have substituted him and stuff like that. But I think that he has that hunger to succeed, and I think that he still has a lot. And I think next season might still be a better season for Raphinha if he keeps on playing and he's determined to succeed, because I think he will have a good season next season compared to this season. So I think Barca should keep him because keeping Raphinha will also be good. He's a talented player. He's not the bench player, by the way, and I think that he has been stepping up, giving an assist. He also scores, and of course, I think it is good. It is good. Hoping that next season he'll be a far better player than what he currently is now. Of course, he's still 26 years old and he still has a lot to play. So let's see how next season will look like. But the summer transfer window, as Deco has said, that he won't be sold. He won't be sold. He's still a key member of the team. Javi still considers him as one of his key players in his plans, and there is no plan whatsoever to sell Raphinha come June. Then on to the final story of discussion. According to reports from Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona loanee Sergio Dest is on the radars of Bundesliga club Union Berlin heading into the summer transfer window. Having finished fourth in the Bundesliga, Union Berlin will be playing in the UEFA Champions League next season, and they are looking to reinforce their roster in the summer, with Dest emerging as a target for the club. Reports in Germany last month had hinted that Union Berlin were closing in on a loan agreement with the player, which would be made official at the end of the season. But as per the latest update, Barcelona do not wish to loan out Sergio Dest. Instead, the Blaugrana are keen to offload him permanently so as to help the financial fair play situation. Signed from AFC Ajax in 2020, Dest never really got going at FC Barcelona, and having fallen completely out of favor under Xavi Hernandez during the 2021-22 season, he was shipped out on loan to AC Milan last summer. The right back's time in Italy has been nothing short of a nightmare, as he has played just 14 times across all competitions for Stefano Pioli's men. Milan had the option to sign Dest permanently, but they will not be utilizing it, and he will return to Barcelona before likely moving on to a different club. Barcelona themselves are in desperate need of a new right back in the summer, having gone through the season with Jules Koundé as a makeshift operator in that role. But there is little to no chance that Dest will stay at the club and get another track at proving himself under Xavi. With Union Berlin pushing for his signing, it remains to be seen as if they will really sell, if they are willing to shell out the money to sign Dest permanently. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date. Until next time, bye bye.